That may all lead up to me being a furry. Alright everyone, welcome back. I was checking the numbers, doing the math, because I know how to do math. Most of the time. I'm not lying. We're doing another scary compilation today because I realized, hey, I'm missing one of those and I just wanted a little buffer between my gaming videos because I know my audience is very much mixed half and half. So, you know, I gotta cater. I gotta cater to all of them.
An indoor home security camera captures something pretty creepy on footage. Not much info is given on this video,
yes,
but it still speaks for itself.
That's pretty scary.
A child is walking through a kitchen when suddenly they stop to look at something. What happens next is beyond strange. Take a look.
Yeah, she's standing on business. She said,
"You don't pay rent here? Why do you get my snacks? These are mine. My mommy bought these for me. You don't even go here!"
Please tell me someone gets that reference, or else I think I might just, like, pass away. Oh my gosh! It's literally jumping her. She just got jumped by a ghost, and then she owned it, like a boss.
The child, without warning, stops in their tracks and stares at something as though someone were blocking their path. They then have a conversation with who or whatever it was that they were seeing. Now, the possibility of this being a child with an overactive imagination isn't ruled out, but the way in which they interact with this supposed imaginary friend is what frightens the mother of this child. Rosie B., the mother in question, thinks that this may have been a ghost or some otherworldly entity that was forcefully trying to take away her daughter's toys. But even more unsettling is the fact that when Rosie asked her daughter as to who she was talking to, she responded by saying that it was a little girl and a little boy. Overall though, this video is quite strange. The mother has yet to find out the history of her home, as she thinks this might explain this odd occurrence. But until then, this video remains a mystery.
As someone with a very overactive imagination as a child, my, what were they called? Imaginary friends? Mine were the Wildcrat brothers. If you don't know who they are, they're basically these two brothers in real life, and I don't know, they're like zoologists or something, and they would tell you animal facts. And they had suits to turn into animals. Now, that may all lead up to me being a furry, but I am not. I promise you. I promise you. On my life. Anyways, as someone who had imaginary friends as a child, they certainly weren't violent. Even if it's not a ghost, you might just want to get your daughter checked in general, because if her imaginary friends are just violent, I'm taking the whole child out and the house. Goodbye.
On May 30th of 2016, a single car accident had occurred on a Brazilian highway known as BR-262. The driver of this vehicle lost control of his wheel, causing him to veer off the road and crash his car. Unfortunately, he did not survive this accident. Upon hearing about this, a TV news crew was sent out to report this incident. They arrived on the scene and began to report, but after filming the incident and showing it to audiences, people noticed that something very strange appeared in the footage. The following is the video that was taken.
Parente das vítimas que seguia em outro veículo viu pelo retrovisor o momento em que a caminhonete capotou. A suspeita é que a motorista tenha tentado desviar de animal que cruzou a pista.
No local onde há muito mato em volta da rodovia.
What the heck?
Upon zooming in, a face can be seen inside the car. It appears out of thin air and almost...
There was a guy, though. He was in a striped shirt, 15 seconds ago. When it was on the newscaster, dude, there was a man checking out the car. I think it's just him. for this one. Also, watching this, I realized I should have paid attention in Spanish class. I have no idea what they're saying. 3 years of Spanish class, and for what? And for what? I still don't understand a single sentence.
Seems to be looking directly at the camera. Viewers believe that this may have been the ghost of the driver of this vehicle, while others think that this may have been something else entirely.
Bro,
But
it's
as
the
always,
man.
I'll let you
Wait,
be the judge.
I'll
as
show
to-
y'all. I'll show y'all what man I'm talking about. This guy. Look at him. He's clearly checking out the car. So he just went around probably and was inside of the car. We don't really see his face. This is about the closest we get. But I think it's him. I'm like 90% sure it's him.
I'll let you be the judge as to whether or not something supernatural was caught. What exactly was caught on camera? As with most videos, this next one has little to no information, but with or without it, the video is still pretty spooky. It's late at night, somewhere in Chile, when a man captures footage of something that occurs right in front of him as he lays in bed. This is his video.
Of course, it's the witching hour because why the hell wouldn't it be in a scary compilation? Why are you breathing down my ear so heavily? Like, it's actually, ugh. Oh, hell no. Literally, exactly, motherfucker. You assert dominance over the ghost so they know who is the boss here. Who's paying the mortgage? Not you.
Sale conchetumare.
Oh. Oh. You bothered him after his night at Taco Bell. That's a little disrespectful. He's clearly fighting the fight and fighting the battle, and you're over here, motherfucker, get off the toilet. I'd be kind of pissed too. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And now you're invading his personal space. Okay, I see. How do you get into that shower? Why is the shower built like that? What the heck? That's such a small door. Yeah, because I was expecting to find a person in the smallest cabinet.
It's 3 in the morning when all this happens. The door opens just a few inches before fully opening after being told to do so by the
Oh, that's a Transformers logo. I've been sitting here for like the past 4 minutes trying to figure out, what is that? What is that? It's Transformers. I don't know which one because I'm not super well versed, but I like Transformers as much as the next guy. I didn't just watch it for Megan Fox, okay? I have more class than that. Most of the time.
man. It happens almost immediately, as though whatever was behind this door was listening attentively. The man then goes inside, but finds no one in there. Naturally, he was shaken to his core upon realizing that something paranormal had occurred. The man believes this, as do most viewers of the video. But of course, you be the judge as to whether or not that's the case. Was the door opening on its own something paranormal, or was it something else? The following video comes from Simon Newcomb, who states that a friend of his daughter's was walking through a wooded area that is believed to be extremely haunted. Wistman's Woods is a forest in England where many
that
people
is
have
definitely
reported
haunted.
paranormal encounters. From small, shadowy figures that lurk behind trees, to the infamous hellhounds that are said to come out at night. Wistman's Woods has been a place of unusual activity.
Hellhounds, you got me fucked up. The amount of times, I was just about to say I've seen stories. No, I haven't. I was mixing it up with watching Supernatural. If you've ever watched Supernatural, hellhounds are like some of the scariest like things for me, at least in that show. Like, what do you mean that there's literal dogs from hell and they're gonna come take your soul if you don't pay your debt at the crossroads? Hello?
It is also said that pagan rituals have taken place here, some of which have included sacrifices.
Great.
One evening, as a man and two children explore Wistman's Woods, something very unsettling is caught on camera. This is what was captured. Be sure to look closely for this one, as it happens real fast.
Oh gosh, okay. I'm not good under pressure.
Walking for like an hour now. It is pissing it down. These two
Pissing it down?
doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold. I've no idea where the dog is. What?
I can't see anything. Those kids are so overstimulating. Bro. I guess.
Little did he know that a small shadowy figure was caught in the background. It stands in place for a couple of seconds before ducking down beneath a tree trunk. It recedes away as though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen. It
I
is
don't even
almost
know how
similar
you
to an
caught
animal's
that.
reaction when it spots a person nearby. Yet
Wait,
Simon doubts that
let's
it's
go
an
back to the original video, because that one is like very iffy.
Pissing it down. These two are doing my head in. It's getting dark. It's really cold.
Okay, wait.
It's getting dark. It's really
Okay, I don't know why. When he zoomed in, it really just made it look very grainy, and I was super confused. But I guess like that's a pretty big shadow. Yeah. I actually don't know what it could be. I have no clue.
Little did he know that a small shadowy figure was caught in the background. It stands in place for a couple of seconds before ducking down beneath a tree trunk. It recedes away as though it saw the camera and didn't want to be seen. It is almost similar to an animal's reaction when it spots a person nearby. Yet Simon doubts that it's an animal and instead believes that it might be a spirit that haunts this forest.
It doesn't really look like the
Whoever
shape
or
of any
whatever this
kind of
was
animal.
is a mystery.
Genuinely.
But unfortunately, it seems we won't know for sure what this was until more info is given. It was during a podcast that one of the hosts had shared some chilling photos that were submitted to him by a viewer. It goes without saying, but what was captured in one of these images has left many viewers disturbed. The person who submitted the photos states that the reason they took them was because they felt like they were being watched.
Okay.
They were lying in bed when all of a sudden they get the strangest feeling. For some reason, they can't help but feel that someone is outside their room, standing in the doorway and looking at them.
That's really freaky.
No
That's
one
like
else was
really
inside the
scary.
house except them.
That's like The
Feeling
Conjuring.
very spooked,
Like
they
the
slowly
first
take
one.
out their phone and begin to take various photos of the passageway outside the room. What they captured has left them shook. These are their photos.
Oh my gosh, if I get another ad, I think I'm just gonna implode. Like, I can't do this anymore. It's midday too, and you're feeling frightened. Nope. Why is little Billy out of his crib? I told you it was nap time. Also, why does little Billy look evil? Oh my gosh. That looks like that kid from Toy Story, actually.
In the distance,
Little baby version.
there appears to be a face peeking at the person inside the room. It wasn't until zooming in on the photo that the person who took it saw the mysterious figure. Although pretty creepy,
You didn't see
they're
it
somewhat
beforehand,
glad that
bro?
they caught this, as it reassures them that they're not losing their mind and that there is in fact something very strange going on inside their house. Now, it's worth mentioning that the person who submitted these photos states that he played with the Ouija board prior to this incident and believes it's the reason why strange things are happening.
What? Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. I've never played the Ouija board in my house, at least. I've played it at other people's houses. Because why would I curse my house? That'd be really freaking stupid. But don't tell me that after the fact. Because if I learn that I have an attachment to me, I will quite literally simply unalive. Literally. Actually, dead off for reals. No joke. Because that's the last thing I want. That's the last thing I need, actually. That's just another problem I don't need.
But what do you think? Did this person actually capture something paranormal? Or was something else captured?
Number 3.
Two friends are goofing off inside a house when they capture something pretty creepy on camera. One of the friends appears to be doing an online challenge, while the other records him doing it. However, what happens moments later leaves them both terrified. Watch.
What's the challenge is what I'm actually interested in.
Right, do it again because I'm filming this time. No, go on. Right, yeah. How many you got left?
There's only 2 left, so it's...
Right, well,
Is
yeah,
that
just
Mentos and
this is,
Coca-Cola?
We'll eat some Mentos and then drink... Well, it's not...
Yeah!
It's not nice, but there's only 2, so...
It's fizzy, it should work.
Oh, Mentos are so good. They're very underrated. Ew. That's like, I could feel it. Blech.
Working?
No.
You should, go on, give it a bit. Give it a bit. What's it?
No. What? What? What's up?
Dude.
What?
Dude,
What?
look.
What?
Look.
Oh!
Look, let me out.
A rattling sound can be
Let
heard
me
inside
out,
the other
bro.
room before the door opens and things fall on their own. Not much else is known about the
That's a
video,
door?
so it's hard to be sure if it's real or not. But regardless, the reaction appears to be genuine. Had they captured something paranormal or not?
I thought that was a shadow man, like going by or something. That one, it seems more believable because like they were already in the middle of something and like he's like, do it again. He's just like, no. That seems like very realistic, honestly. And the way the guy like sounds genuinely scared after the door, I thought it was a man. Genuinely, I thought it was a shadow man. After the door opens, that's pretty realistic. If it's not real, they did a very good job with that.
The following video comes from a man named Jacob
this
who
looks
lives in a
fucking
house that he
terrifying.
recently inherited from his grandmother.
Right.
Jacob isn't too sure if he wants the house, as it's out of shape and requires a lot of fixing. But
I
after
sure
the
don't.
following night, it seems that
I thought that was the jump scare. What the fuck is that? Hell no. That looks like the thingy from Poltergeist and the Mimic. No, you're not buying that house. You're not inheriting that. You're selling that. Oh my gosh. The way, if I had that house, I would hire someone to clean it up. I wouldn't go back in there after seeing that fuck-ass doll. Hell no. This is how Annabelle starts. I'm telling you guys.
he's made up his mind. It's late at night when Jacob wakes up to a noise inside his bedroom.
No.
This is what he caught.
Bro, he's got grandma's quilt on and everything.
Knocking from the closet.
Oh. Oh, that's not knocking. That's banging. That's like the FBI. You need to open up, sir. Oh my gosh. Stop. Wait. No. I'm scared. Oh, no. Okay. Oh my gosh. Stop. Stop moving. Stop breathing so heavily. It's all scaring me. Nope. I already knew that fucking doll. God damn it. Gosh darn it. As someone who owns... I don't own any creepy dolls. I just own a lot of plushies. But that doesn't even look like a doll. Like, look at its... That's how I feel about that. You're welcome. Girl, there's so much going on. I'm overstimulated. Oh my
A knocking
gosh.
sound can be heard coming from his closet.
Oh my goodness.
However, nothing is inside when he checks. But then moments later after checking, loud banging can be heard from the other side of the room. Clearly, Jacob was spooked out of his mind.
Poor Jacob,
Yet
man.
something else happened that Jacob didn't realize until watching this video.
Why is Gam Gam's house
At the start
demonic?
of the clip, the clown doll on top of the drawer can be seen staring at the bed. But then later, it is seen staring at the door.
I don't know how he
Never
didn't
since
notice
seeing-
that. Like, actually, that is, like, if I were to say this video is fake, I think that would be the only indicator that it's fake. Honestly, because with all of the banging, we don't see anyone in the rooms. I know there was boxes in the other room. So someone could have been, like, behind it. But, I don't know. I think if you're talking about grandma's house, the floors would be creaky. So you'd hear him running 100% if someone was in the other room. But the thing with the doll, not noticing that, that's pretty crazy to me. That would be like the first thing I would notice, honestly. But I think someone's inside that doll. And not in the someone's inside the doll. In more of like a kind of way, you know? Because I'm terrified for you, Jacob.
Jacob has moved the doll downstairs to the living room. He states that it
You
came alive
touched
that
it?
night and is glad that he caught evidence of it. Although pretty creepy,
Aight, bro.
this video
What
is
are you
still a
gonna do
mystery.
with it now?
But thanks to this incident, Jacob has made up his mind on whether or not he should keep the house.
Okay.
All in all,
What
what
are you
happened
doing?
that night has left him beyond terrified.
Are you keeping it? Jacob, I'm disappointed.
This last video comes from India, and it shows a woman
India?
walking late at night. In it, she appears to be scared as she constantly looks over her shoulder. It seems that she might be seeing things, considering that it's dark outside. But then, all of a sudden, something is captured that seems to suggest otherwise. This is what was caught.
Oh, wow.
Initially, the woman looks at something that doesn't appear to be there. But then, seconds later, the figure of a man appears out of nowhere. It shows up exactly where the woman was initially looking. Viewers believe that a ghost had been caught on camera, yet some believe that this was an actual person who for some reason couldn't be picked up by the camera at first.
Yeah.
Whether ghost or not, this encounter is pretty terrifying, as who, or whatever.
Okay. I also say person because where he is standing, that man, it's pretty dark. He had to come into the light. When we see the lady originally, she's already in the light. She's right next to it, I would say. So I think it's just a man trying to scare her, honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Have you gone to New York?
Was just creepily stands there looking at the woman.
Yeah, that's a freak if
And
I've
as
ever seen one.
always, what are your thoughts on this?
Freak alert.
Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
Well, I certainly did. Thank you. I always get my videos from this guy. I don't even know his name. BizarreBub. Guys, make sure to go watch BizarreBub's videos because I really like them. You guys like them. So, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed this video because I know I did, of course, as per usual. And I hope you all have a fantastic day and goodbye.